Wow, there's a nice looking Kenworth. Hey interwebers, how you going? Another great day here in the South Pacific, living the dream, trucking on my Freightliner, wearing my new hat. Life is pretty good. Got a cool mission now, got about 3 or 4 hours in front of me, and then I'm boogieing onto some ranch out in the back of nowheres for my first drop, so it's all pretty good. Hope all's good with you. Man, I'm just so excited about my job. I'm just loving this new gig, eh? You know, my last dispatcher, he said I was too stupid, I couldn't even count properly. You know, I'm a bit dyslexic and I had a bit of trouble trying to identify all the different shit, but got it in the end. But anyway, and my boss used to call me the worst driver he ever had. So I've done pretty well getting out of those guys. And this company that I'm working for now, very, very, very good crew, good bunch of guys, good management team. My senior dispatcher, fuck, what a legend. Any hassles on the phone, he's chasing people down, he's chasing forklifts, you know, like the other day I had to wait ages to get unloaded, and he's on the phone ringing up bosses trying to turn his truck around to keep me moving, you know, good crew. And the big boss, the owner of the whole show, yeah, well, I've heard nothing but good things about him. He even sent me an email saying welcome to the crew. So you know, this company is small enough for the boss to know, for the big boss to know everybody, but big enough to have cool gear like this. So I'm very lucky to be here. I've been thinking about the vlogs that I was used to making, and you know, I can't do that road code thing because my son has got it. He's studying up to get his bike license and stuff. So, and the last time I did it, I was making mistakes. So I can't do my road code thing yet, but we're going to bring that in, because let's not forget that trucking is a great career opportunity for heaps and heaps and heaps of different types of people. And you know, I really fully recommend it as a job. It's just the greatest. So we're going to kick that back into guts as soon as my son gets his license. And I'm really grateful too for some of the feedback we've had from some people, you know, like Eddie from Slovenia, like Andrew and his little weird trains. And it's just really cool that we've got cool, look at these, MAN and a Scania. That's a weird colour, Scania. Yeah, man, that was a nice Coronado. I think it was a Coronado. I don't know, not quite sure on these weird names. Anyway, but look how beautiful this country is. If you ever need to get away from the rat race and you want to go and do yourself a road trip somewhere and just come out and chill out in the countryside and see something beautiful, come and drive New Zealand, man. You're just going to love it, eh? What do we got here? Is that another Freightliner? I think it might be. Oh no, it's a Star. Nice. Oldie. Here's an old Foden. That logging truck was a Foden. I used to drive one of those for a company called Hawkers here in Wanganui. Well, I was in Wanganui. Used to do 630k a night in it. Had 18-speed Road Ranger gearbox, and it had a 380 horsepower motor. Fodens, they're English. I don't know if they still make them anymore, but it wasn't a bad old bus. It was a good run. Check out the Mac. What a beauty. Man, that was a nice truck. I guess that's just hope at work, eh, you know? I guess that's all that is. You know, that you really want something bad, and you know, I really like trucking for our industry. You know, it's just a right fit for somebody like me. It's just a really good job. I really enjoy it. And you know, if you're attracted to something and you want it to happen and you're just plugging away at it, well, you never know. I mean, it happens for you. So if you're one of these peeps that are stuck at home and you're wondering if you can make it, you know, you're thinking, can I be that guy? Can I drive that truck? Can I earn that money? Can I have that life? Well, the simple answer is, mate, yes you can. Yes you can. You know, yes you can. You can be driving any one of these rigs, man. Cool. Sweet. Just love driving up these little country roads. They do get a lot smaller than this, trust me. But this is good, eh? You know, it's nice to be out on the highway cruising along and planing away, but you know, when you get onto little places like this, when you're going through scenery like that, I mean, it's just magic, really. Such a cool variety in this job. That's one good thing about this job, is because we do general freight, there's stuff going everywhere and all kinds of loads, and you just don't know what you're going to get from one day to the next. And that whole excitement and well, it is kind of exciting. It sounds kind of lame, I guess, but you know, I like the fact I don't know what's going to happen next. I like the fact that I'm driving by the seat of my pants. I like the fact that my GPS was wrong, and that I rang up my mate and I was like, dude, what the hell? And he's like, mate, just do it like I told you, and don't worry about your GPS, they don't know shit. Well, that's kind of scary when I'm relying on that thing, eh? But hey, if it was easy, mate, everyone would be doing it. Check it out. It's just awesome. Yep, she's getting agricultural, alright. Now, I'm sure we're around here someplace. For you folks that don't know what those things are, they're hay bales that have been wrapped in plastic to protect them from the weather. Man, love the sound of that, Jake. Yeah, like I said. But what a place, mate. Man, check that out for a big kick-ass garden. Man, just amazing. You know, I used to work a lot in the country when I was a boy, and I was actually a building contractor in the Mungabrua Valley once. 82 farms in that valley and one carpenter. I had more money and more work than I knew what to do with. But basically I just spent all my time hunting and worked enough to keep myself fed. But it was a good life, mate, I tell you. But I couldn't live in the country now. Well, I could, but I just love being on the road. I love passing through it and I love seeing this kind of stuff, but I'd much rather be in here. I'd much rather explore. I'm not really a hobbit kind of a guy. No disrespect to our farmers, but I'm just far too transient nowadays. Trucking's in my blood now. I couldn't give it up if I tried. Well, that was a good turnaround. Geez, some cockies are really organised, you know. This guy Chris that runs this outfit, great guy, mate, good equipment. Had a young English lad that was over here on holiday and he was just loving it. So young lad that was over here working as a I won't tell you what they do here. If you can't work it out, well then I ain't gonna tell you. But yeah, nice young fella, nice boss, pretty cool place actually. Love it when it all goes well like that. It's really nice to be able to provide good, efficient service to people, and you know, it's good to see when they appreciate it too. Well, this is my big old Freightliner Argosy. 560 ponies in the air, big Detroit. 18 speed with the auto option. She's a 5-axle trailer, step deck on the rear. Yeah, she's a lot of fun. It's a beautiful truck. She's in a real hoor of a state at the moment because there's just so much roadworks going on. Don't really like it looking like that, but the truck's double shifted, and me and Dave, the other guy, is just working the truck so hard. Anyway, let's take a look inside. The little alley night gear lever, pretty simple gauge package, but I really like these white gauges, they stand out really good. Phone on the floor, pretty simple, nothing too flash compared to you American guys, but trust me, I spent a night, well, the other night I had a bit of a long day and my dispatcher knocked me off in South Auckland. I had 10 hours in my truck on the side of the road, curtains went up. The boy crashed on the bunk and man, I slept like a log. The curtains are really cool because it was a really stinging hot day, but they got this insulating quality that keeps the heat out. So it was actually kind of really pleasant in here. I had the vents open and windows cracked, of course. But it was not a bad bunk, even though it's kind of little compared to American folks. But you know, for us Kiwis, it's pretty much all you need. Anyway. Just hanging out, waiting for my 6 o'clock pickup. It's just after 5 now. That's the time. Boom. Oh, just doing the old. Oh, on, man. Make a dick of yourself. Alright. Check out this stuff, mate. I don't know if you American boys have actually seen these kinds of things before. But this is a mezzanine floor in my truck. So I can put it up. See, it's got the 2 slots for the forklift. It's got another set of legs. There's another one down there. Just put the loan binders in to tie it all together. And we've got double deck space. So it's almost like 2 flat decks. I've done up my truck. That bulge you can see in the curtain is actually the twitch. Makes it look a bit ugly, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So I'm just waiting for another truckload of stuff to come in. And we're good, back on the road. Okay, we're loaded up and we're leaving the big smoke and we're heading south. Hallelujah! Back on the road again. Don't know how much of this you're getting, but it's just a beautiful evening leaving Auckland. Just lovely. I do like the idea of living in a truck. Yeah, one day. We'll see what happens. Anyway, into Webbers, that's my day. A lot of burble and a lot of rant, as usual. Disregard it if you want. There's the unsubscribe button. Feel free to fuck off if I'm boring the pants out here. I don't really give a shit. For those of you that find it necessary to wonder what I'm going to say next, well, big ups to you, and I hope you're all having a real good day. I'm having a great day, trucking along, living my dream, working towards a beautiful goal, and I hope that you're having the same successes with your missions and your endeavors and your hopes and dreams. Just remember, man, that anything's possible, and you know, the world's a beautiful place. So get out there, enjoy it, and truck on. I'll see you on the next one.